Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How's it going? Happy Thursday. Happy
Happy Thursday.
Thursday. I hope you guys are all doing well. Big up to you, Sophia. How are you?
Big up to you too. I'm good, sis. How are you? You're looking lovely as always.
Thank you. Yes, doing good, doing good. Fortunately, we have to talk about our club, but we also have a fun game a little bit later, Chelsea versus Tottenham.
Yes.
So that'll be a fun watch.
Excited.
Who do you think's
Yes.
gonna win that?
I don't know. I feel like it's it's not always like easy with like Spurs and Chelsea. It probably will be like a goal fest for sure.
Uh-huh.
Gonna say maybe 2-2.
2-2. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Is it at Stamford Bridge?
Yes, at Stamford
Okay.
Bridge.
Got it. Got it. Great. Well, we have some fun things to discuss. Well, I would say that the middle portion, of the show today is going to be quite fun. So make sure you tune in for that. And as always, Sophia's information is in the description and in the title. So please subscribe to her, show her some love. But yeah, before we get into the tea of the stream, let's talk about Forest. Let's talk about Forest on Tuesday. What are your thoughts, sis? We lost 1-0.
I mean, pick up, pick up. An annoying game. I felt like we didn't really play bad. It was more so like I was very infuriated, like very frustrated with the attacking line. And obviously, we talked a little bit about some players, of course,
Yeah.
or at least one off screen, which we will be talking about. Oh yeah, Don. See, we did indeed
We
lose.
lost. Don't play dumb. Don't play
You
dumb.
know, don't play dumb. Don't see. Don't do all of that. Yeah,
Yeah, he's the new striker.
it
Oh
wasn't
my
cute.
goodness.
I don't know. It was annoying because we had chances. We
Mhm.
just need to score. And it's not like Force was like, leaps and bounds better than us. That's the most annoying part.
Right.
If you scored,
Right.
if you scored.
I know. I agree with you. I think, like you said, I was actually quite okay with what I was seeing. And we actually like doubled them in a lot of statistical categories, which shows you that stats sometimes don't really matter. But like in like shots taken, created, all of this stuff, like we had the numbers, but we just couldn't, I guess, act on or what's the word I'm trying to say? Like, you know, we created the shots, but we couldn't finish them, kind of thing. So
Yes.
just a bit frustrating. And then obviously, one mistake we had off of a corner that we had, I just thought everyone was a little bit too high. Nobody really was in a good position to address the counter on the corner that we had. And that's why Alonga could just go coast to coast on us, really. Big up T, Rick.
Pick up.
But it had to be him, though, right? It had to be him to score the goal like that.
Of course. It was funny that he didn't celebrate because he did celebrate the other time that he scored against us. But it was like, okay, maybe got a lot of flack for that. Even though, to be fair, like if you want to celebrate, you go celebrate.
Yeah.
Unless like if you play like, I'll be mad if you play for like an Arsenal. But then again, you're already up if you decide to go to an Arsenal or in City. It is what it is. But go ahead, do your thing. Like you don't owe us any. Like nah, celebrate. Go ahead. Like
I
it's
don't care. I personally, I don't care about that. Like, it's sports. You moved on. Like, you can celebrate.
yeah,
I don't care about
it's
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robbie says, what more could United have done to win the game?
We just scored.
Yeah.
Like it's that simple. Some of the chances should have been nipped, the back of the butt, score them chances.
Right.
Stop being greedy.
Yeah.
Ganacho, stop it. I'm sick and tired of it. Stop.
No, I agree. I think,
I
our defense, I never really worry defensively about us. I think they always are pretty consistent. And so, we're having these, defensively, I thought we were fine outside of that one mistake that led to the goal. And then, we get these opportunities where, we got so many corners that game as well. I thought, we were getting good balls. Casemiro had some good balls. Bruno had some good balls, but it's just a connection in that final third where
exactly.
we just can't get the ball in the back of the net.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. Big up, big up.
See, don't go there because we can talk about Mourinho too. These people, it's crazy to me.
Also, it's like, why we acted like Ten Hag didn't do the same thing, by the way?
He did. He did do the same thing. He did.
Like, I'm not going to sit there and act like I wasn't side-eyeing both of them for doing it 100%. But we had that one, like, at the very end, goal cleared.
I know. By
Murillo.
Maria? Yeah, Maria, yeah. I know.
Maguire would have scored that if Murillo wasn't there.
I know. Crazy. Again, kudos to Forrest too. I mean, we can't discredit Forrest. I think what's annoying and frustrating and kind of embarrassing is the fact that Nuno was like, "We scored. I'm gonna go defensive." Right? He subs those players on, and then he's like, "Now do something." And we
yeah. He was like, "Oh, I can sub them off. I'll have Elanga be, a wing back. No worries. He can go defend."
I think that to me was the most frustrating part of it, because I'm like, nah, he needed to pay for that. That was so annoying to me that he did that. But kudos to Nuno, because he knows our roster.
Like, it's just so annoying. Like, we had, what was it, 20 attempts?
Yeah.
Not like we didn't have that many like clear on goals, but like there was a lot of chances created.
Yeah. No,
some better than others, of course. But it's like, you just have like somebody, 1-2 people that can properly score some goals.
Look at this, guys. I was talking about this on Tuesday with the match reaction, but it's almost double. Okay, look at this. We have total shots 23 to their 8, shots on target 6 to their 2, big chances, like everything. We're like 10 corners to their 3. Like we were almost double or triple, like everything.
Exactly. Like, usually, like if you look at last season, that was stats against us.
Yes, that's exactly what I said. Usually we're Nottingham Forest in this situation.
Yes,
that's exactly what I said.
Yes, and we would have got, we would have won that game 1-0 and had, lots of chances against us completely. But no, that wasn't the case. I felt like the defensive line did their thing, except for Patrick Dorgo had his worst game. He annoyed, at least at the more latter stage of the game, he annoyed the crap out of me. The way he was losing the ball left and right. Same with Xerxes as well. Bruno. Garnacho felt like was the worst of the worst. He maybe looked better when he was moved as the left wing back. Then he was doing more, at least defensively. Offensively, not so much. But a lot of these players, I'm so done with. Thank you, Gary. I'm so done with. I can't be bothered.
Yeah, literally. I know. And it's just, I think too, it just shows you like how, for me, the difference between us and Forest is Forest on paper, even with our roster, we are the better team, right? But when you have Forest, who is, has a system that the players have bought into, with a manager that can get the players to buy in. And Nuno's had more time than Amorim, okay? But it shows you the difference of that. And it shows you the difference of a team who's willing to work hard as well. And that's the difference. That's why Forest comes up with the win, even though statistically they were not even close to us, and even talent-wise, because our roster is better than theirs. But that stuff will not matter if you don't have a system in place. Now it's going to take time, I know that, but like, you can just see where we lack. And if we don't get this figured out, if we don't get better players, it's going to be the same thing.
Agreed.
I know. I mean, kudos to Nuno.
Oh yeah, we're not taking anything away from Nuno. He's been incredible. I mean, from being like the 7th choice when he got the Spurs job, to getting sacked, then nobody was really kind of checking for him, and people were laughing when Forrest got him. He's done an incredible job. So kudos to him. Well done. The whole board, the players that they bought, like Forrest, they were forced to be reckoned with. It's going to be good seeing them. I mean, been years since they were obviously in the Champions League and all of that. So it'll be a good thing to have them back and pick up. They
Exactly.
deserve it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, and the fact that they're on par to get Europe next season, it's great. And they're still in the FA Cup as well. So they could potentially have a really, really good season this year if they win that FA Cup and then they get champions. So
even if they don't win, like let's say they don't win the FA Cup, just getting to the semifinal and doing so well in the league, getting a Champions League. At this point, I believe it's like probably 93% chance that they're getting the Champions League. Like it's very doggone clear that they're gonna get it.
Yeah.
And just that achievement by itself is incredible. And the cherry on the cake will of course be the trophy. That would be like even better. But they achieved this season. Incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we're not going to get relegated, Asha. Okay. Okay.
Lucky for you, there are clubs that are worse than us right now.
Exactly.
That's
there are. So, we move forward. We move forward from Forest. Obviously, we're disappointed. I hate dropping points. I understand our focus is Europa League, and I'm totally on board with that. But I'm still competitive, and I hate losing, especially when it's the teams that we shouldn't be losing to. Like, no disrespect for Forest, we don't lose to. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we're not supposed to be losing to Nottingham Forest. That's just.
You're right. Like, no, we shouldn't.
Yeah.
It's no shame by doing it or how good they've been, but like, especially when it's like 1-0 and it's because somebody didn't be like it annoys me. Why didn't somebody just grab onto Elanka's shirt or something?
Right.
The yellow card. Just take it. I don't care.
Right.
You have to take a yellow card. I'd rather you take a yellow card early on instead of us conceding early on.
Right.
Like that's exactly, at the end when Eriksen came in, same opportunity from a corner, Elanga ready to score, but no, Eriksen was like, let me just grab his shirt. Got himself a yellow card. Okay.
Right.
Guys, it's okay to sometimes be a bit cynical.
Right.
It's okay. Nothing wrong with it. Be smart about it, but you can't let a guy like Elanga just ran through your midfield defense like nobody's business. Like it's Usain Bolt, and he's incredible. I'm taking nothing away from Elanga's goal because that was a brilliant goal. But I feel like we could have done a little bit better.
Yeah,
with defending
absolutely. And one more thing. Speaking of that, thanks for bringing it up. Substitutions. Did Ugarte get hurt? I'm assuming something happened to him for Højlund to come on at halftime. And then
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just weird. And then after that, the next sub was Casemiro coming off. And I'm like, okay. To me, Casemiro was not that bad on yesterday. Everyone had like moments where you're like, what are you doing? Yesterday. But taking off Casemiro, then you bring on, I think he brought on Eriksen there. He brings on Mount. For Xerxes, I think, if I remember correctly. I don't know. And then you leave Garnacho the full 90. I don't understand what his thought process was there.
Sis, I'm letting you know, we better not see Garnacho start in the Manchester derby. That's all I'm going to say. We better not see that.
No, I honestly think he's going to do the unholy trinity of Rasmus, Xerxes, Garnacho. I feel like he's going to do that. I feel like he's going to do that.
That makes me sad. I miss Ahmad.
And the thing is, and I said this in my match review too, I said if we had Ahmad, we at least equalize our win on Tuesday.
Okay. Hey, we will leave that with a draw. If Ahmad is on it, yes, we're leaving that at least with a draw.
Yeah. I'm loving this new United. I hope it lasts 50 years. Well, I hope Arteta is there 50 years too at Arsenal, Don.
Yeah. And I hope, Don, that you will never see a Champions League. Never.
Exactly.
Ever.
Exactly.
I hope that.
Casemiro was on yellow, good on getting on many challenges, and players were pushing ref to send him off. So it was a good sub, but Garnacho was a waste man. Yeah. I mean,
that one was more, with the yellow card. Like I can hear it, but I just really wish especially like if you're getting a Mount in, you could have taken a Garnacho out.
Exactly. Yeah.
It just didn't make sense. Whatever.
I mean, you started it, Don C. We're just finishing it. So
It's a low blow. Is it though?
is it a
Is it
low
really,
blow?
Tom?
You've
I
been
think it
roasting
is.
United this whole stream, and then we comment on what you say, and that's a low blow. That's crazy work.
Yeah.
That's crazy
Gotta
work.
be able to take it.
I know. I mean, we don't have to talk about Gabrielle because that sucks. I hate when I see players get season-ending
Yeah.
injuries.
Yeah,
Uh,
me too. I never wish injuries on
yeah,
players. Doesn't matter what team this. I don't want to see that.
yeah.
So yeah,
But it's
that's
interesting
sad.
that like Arsenal's had so many hamstring injuries because Kai Havertz, Gabrielle, Saka's injury was a hamstring. There was one more. I feel like it's crazy.
Actually, yeah, there's that is odd.
They're all hamstrings. She's like, what are y'all
Mm,
doing over there? Um,
right?
but yeah, I
Y'all don't
mean,
stretch before you don't stretch people. Like, what are we doing?
I know. So that sucks too. Before they play Real Madrid, they need that
Mm,
back line. So
exactly.
what's up, Jamaican? You? How are you? All right. So before we talk about the derby, we're gonna get into. I'm really excited about this because I'm putting Sophia, on the hot seat here. And I told her we were gonna do this, but we're just gonna, let her rank all the current players. I even have the ones on loan there. So
Ooh, good.
so we're gonna get into this. I'm really excited about it. And obviously in the chat,
Mm,
please let us know your thoughts as well.
mm.
But let me show you guys the tiers here. And I think she'll love the last one for sure at the very bottom because it's kind of like an inside joke with us. But so the tiers I have, let me see if I can make this a bit bigger. That helps. So it's world class at the top, future star, solid squad player, borderline bust, flop, and then drive to the airport. So drive to the airport's basically like like they're gonna be sold expeditiously.
Love that you did that. Yes, yes. That's the worst of flop, by the way, people.
Yeah, it's worse than flop.
Drive
But
to the airport? Oh, yes.
don't worry, we'll win. Bruno world class. All right, so we're gonna start. I sectioned them off by position. So it's goalkeepers, defenders, midfielders, and then forward line attackers. So Sophia, you
Ooh.
got Alte, Bayandir. Where are you gonna put him? Where are you gonna put him?
Thing is, that we don't see much from him, so it's like,
No.
okay, he's probably gonna leave after the season. Maybe borderline buff.
Okay. I know that's it sucks, right? Because I feel like he could be a solid squad player, but we at the same
Yeah,
time we haven't seen enough of him, like you said. So
yeah, and also it's like there's a lot of reports saying like, I mean, this guy was the captain of Fenerbahce when he left. Like,
yeah,
he also would want to, of course, be there for Turkey in the you know World Cup next year. He
yeah,
needs to play regularly. I get it. So
uh-huh.
for his own good, he's not going to be the number one. That he should go.
Yeah,
He should go.
got it. All
Respectfully.
right, Tom Heaton.
Tom Heaton, we don't see him enough. Tom Heaton is just like, he's just kind of there in the background. Like, he's the guy that's like, in the dressing room, great, solid character, but on the field,
Yeah.
so should we drive him to the airport? I don't know.
All right. Hey, if you want to drive him to the airport, I'm all
Then
for
again,
it.
drive to the airport, I feel like that should be like, no,
Maybe he's a flop. Maybe he's a flop.
maybe a flop. It needs to be for some other players. We already, since we are in sync, we already know some of the players that we're driving to the airport. We know. Maybe some surprises, but we know.
Yeah.
Onana,
What about Onana? Where are you going, girl?
drive him to the airport.
Why are you driving him to the airport, girl? That's our starting goalkeeper.
Sis, he can go.
Okay.
I got his kit as well. It's that bad that I love it's that black goalkeeper kit from this season.
Yeah,
I'm considering removing the name and getting my own name at the back of it.
fair enough.
That's how done I am with Onana. And I don't do this stuff. I still have a Lukaku shirt, I got a Lingard shirt, I got a Luke Shaw shirt.
Yeah. Wow.
But Onana has just made me so just sad because y'all don't understand. I backed this guy heavily when we were linked with him. I said, I think he's gonna be good. I said I would love to keep De Gea, but if De Gea is gonna leave, Lunana is my number one replacement. That's what I
Yeah.
said. I was wrong. I put my hands up. I was wrong. Put Lunana, he has to go. I really, especially since when it's also a brother, I want my brothers to succeed.
Yeah.
I want
I
my
know.
African brothers to succeed even more because, hey, you know, just to kind of pave the way for more people like us to get chances. But
Yeah.
respectfully, he gotta go.
Okay. Heard it here first. Onana, he's getting in the car. All right. We got the van ready. It's on, full of gas. We ready to go. Lindelof. We're in defenders now. Lindelof.
Yeah, bless his heart, but he gotta go. I
Travis,
call him
hey,
Vicky
please.
or Lindy. So Vicky, aka Lindy, gotta go. Will I necessarily? I'll put him in borderline bust.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
telling you.
Borderline
Yes,
bust. Interesting.
yes,
All right.
yes.
If this is my tier, he's going to the airport. Delit.
Delict is a solid squad player.
I agree. I
I
agree.
think I think I think he's good.
Yeah. I think that he is he's great. You know, I know
Yeah.
sometimes he can
He's
be
grown on me.
a
He's really
little
grown on
bit,
me. Mhm.
but I like him. Mazraoui.
That's my Habibi.
Where are you gonna put
Future
him?
star. Future
Okay.
star. Because
Okay.
world class, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I'm gonna put anybody world class right now.
That's why I put it there. There's a
Okay.
method to the madness. There's a method to the madness, okay?
Mm, I
There's a
see.
method to
I
the madness.
see. I see.
But I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
he could be a future star. I think what I just
Yeah.
appreciate about him is that I know every match I don't have to worry about him
Exactly.
as it should be, you know? Like,
Yes. Agreed.
all right,
Nah.
Lissandro, I know he's hurt, but before then, where
I
you put
think
Lissandro?
I will say solid squad player.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have maybe said, before like a lot of the injuries that he's gotten, I would have said future star. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like a solid squad player. Yeah,
Fair enough.
I think that works out.
Malacia? He's on loan.
Mm, yes, but he will most likely, I think, stands right now. We will be seeing him leave
I hope so.
OT. So I'm gonna say Malasia probably. The thing is though, because of the price, I don't want to see a flop because I don't think he was a flop, but maybe borderline bust is like the
Yeah.
best category
Yeah.
for me. Yeah.
Lenny Euro?
Euro, I think could potentially be world class. I think he could get there.
Oh,
But
so you
right
want me to
now,
world class? Where you put him?
oof. The thing is though, oh, I'm seeing him like future star, but then again, like I can see him becoming world. I can see Euro becoming world class. Put him in world class
Oh!
because
Yo,
I have a feeling.
if Mont saw this, I think his head would be gone because he cannot stand Euro. He thinks he's so overrated. I don't know if you guys seen him talk about him, but
Nah, I've seen it. But that's fine. That's
you
fine.
know,
Guys, I'm not saying that Euro is
right
world
now,
class now. I'm not.
yeah,
That's none of, first and foremost, none of these players here for Man United is world class. None of them are. He's not trash. Y'all are
he's not trash.
tripping.
He's not
Y'all
trash.
are not seeing.
He's not trash.
Did y'all see the tackle that he did the other day?
Mhm.
Excuse me? No. What I'm seeing is I think he can be world class. And by the way, world class, I do feel like people are throwing away that term left and right. So honestly, there's a lot of things that lend me a euro. He stinks. Now y'all are tripping in the chat. You guys, he will never be world class. Okay. Today is April 3rd. We will come. Don't see. We'll come back to the stream. But I'm gonna say future world class. Future world
All
class.
right. Hey,
Emphasis on future, not now, but future world class. Because I think he
heard it here
can be
first.
that.
Patrick Dorgu.
I'll say solid squad player.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Harry Maguire.
Drive to the airport.
That was
Bye-bye.
no hesitation. I'm actually shocked.
Bye.
I'm actually shocked. I can't lie.
Yeah. Literally, in the words of NSYNC, bye, bye, bye.
You know, want to know what sucks about Harry Maguire is I totally get you on this, but it's crazy because he always helps us. And it's so
Does?
annoying. Like,
What?
we're that bad that, like, I want him to go, but at the same time, he helps us.
He does. But it's like, we got him
Stop
back in
it.
2019. Like, it's been a few years
I
now.
know.
Thank you for your service. Bye-bye. Like, guys, the same goes. I might even put Lindelöf drive to the airport as well. The thing is, as we're like kind of going through each players, I might probably at the very end we might need to do a summary and we change things up because I already see Lindelöf probably should be down there as well. But
He would
you know,
be there, in my opinion. Luke Shaw.
hey, drive to the airport.
Okay.
Bye bye.
We'll give you a hamburger on the way too.
Yeah. Let me make you a proper double cheeseburger. Nothing wrong with it, okay? We're not trying to factor anything. That's not what we're doing. I'm just letting you know. I'll eat it with him, okay? We can share.
Exactly. Dallo.
Borderline bust.
Oh, I know. It sucks.
Maybe a solid squad player, but maybe. Am I being harsh?
No, I don't think
Wait,
so.
are you?
What?
Wait, what do you think?
I don't know, sis. Like I would say last year he was a solid squad player, but this year, because of the system, he's a bust. And then, like, if this is the system we play, where does he fit?
Exactly. Well, you know what? Annoying part. He's been predominantly this season. By the way, Vic of the Match Channel. He's been quite atrocious. But then the Forest game made me kind of be like, okay, wow, like you played actually very good against Forest.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
Maybe if you could do the right, maybe you could be a solid squad player. But right now, I just with Dallo, no. Also, a lot of people are forgetting Dallo is one of the players who's also been here for a long time as well, under Mourinho.
Yeah,
people be forgetting that he's been here for time. Yeah. Okay, he's been here since he was what, teenager, 19. Nah.
All right, he stays there.
Yeah, I think borderline bust.
Amas.
Thing with Amas, I would have like said solid squad play, but I don't know if he's ever gonna get a proper chance. I don't know. I think if we had like something in the middle, like I don't even know what we could have in the middle, like something in between.
Yeah, I don't know.
Solid squad player, borderline bust, but like right now, that's kind of the.
But that's what he is, because he could be good, he could be not. We don't know.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know.
Johnny Evans.
Yeah, Evans, we got you for free, thank you, but he's probably gonna go. So I don't want to say borderline bust. I don't want to say flop because I don't think he's been a flop. But he will be going. So drive to the airport.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, and then
Evan. Talk to me.
Future star.
Yeah.
Future star. 100%. That kid. Yeah.
I agree. I like what I saw so far.
Yes, me too. And then
go ahead.
Money Mace. This you already know, but just where do you think I will put him? Where? You do it for me. Where would I put him? Yep. That's about it. Correct. Ding ding ding. We have a winner.
And we'll talk about it later because then we'll have to talk about realistically if we could get rid of everyone that's down here, but we'll get there. Yeah. Bruno.
Thing is though, Bruno's not gonna go. We already know. The manager said himself he ain't going nowhere. So I'll just put him in solid squad player. Because there's not even point. Like even what we may think and feel, there's no point. Mount is a future star. To who? To who?
He's a Chelsea fan, so he's waffling.
Oh.
I rate Heaven so far. Looks mature for a young guy. if he keeps it up for 2 more seasons, absolutely. I agree.
Hey, right. Hey.
Of course, you do like him, Waffle.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
I'm with
anyways.
you here too.
Yeah.
Um, like he could low key be borderline bust, but I feel like that's maybe too harsh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have
I
a I
think
have
with some of the assets, he could. You know what? If you have better players in there, uh, if you get rid of like, there's other players. The more I think about it, especially now that we know he's not going to go anywhere, there's
yeah
other players that need to go before Bruno.
yeah
Like
no
Bruno
it's
is not like
true.
my number one issue right now.
Yeah
It's not Bruno.
no it's
There's
not
other players. At
yeah
least when Bruno is bad, he still can offer something. Some
yeah
of the other players offer nothing.
yeah
So I can be okay with him being in the squad. Nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
But yeah,
All right, Collier, Toby Collier.
I will also have him as solid squad player. I think he can
Mhm.
offer something. Yeah,
Yep. Casemiro.
for sure. Casper, we know he will be going, so I'm not gonna put him a flop because the first few months of the Ten Hag, joy to watch.
Yeah.
Thank you. Put him drive to the airport. But he can be like, he's not gonna be behind the other ones. Like he's gonna be first class drive to the airport. Like
Okay.
respectfully, he needs like a proper, you know,
We'll put him.
like
We'll put him with the heated
feet
seat.
up. Yes, yes.
I don't think he's gonna leave either, but we want him to leave. So
Yeah. He's not.
Daniel Gore is on loan, but
Yeah, Dan Gore on loan. I don't even know where he's gonna fit. I don't know. I'm just,
either one of
yeah.
you maybe.
I'm gonna say borderline bust. You haven't seen enough for us to say flop, but yeah, I think that.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think a lot of people will have an issue with this list because so many people would put Bruno at world class, and I'm sorry, like
hmm,
I just don't think that Bruno is world class,
yeah.
in my
No,
opinion.
I hear you, and I'm not gonna put him there either. So
Yeah.
yeah,
All right,
100%.
Ugarte.
Solid squad player.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
yeah.
Kobe.
Future star.
Mm-hmm.
He could be world class in the future, but I don't like how a lot of people. We talked about it. Did we? I'm pretty sure we talked about this last week as well. In last week's episode, where like a lot of people kind of,
Yeah.
or at least some people, are kind of turning their backs on
Mhm.
Menu. I was watching what stream? I was watching KG the comedian's stream earlier
Okay.
today, this morning show, where somebody in the comments said that Menu is like the Timu Scott McTominay, and I was like, what? Like, how these people just completely.
They called in and said that.
No, nobody called it. Like they just
Oh,
wrote it in the chat.
oh my lord.
Somebody did, and I was like in shock. Even like a lot of the people were in shock. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, that's wild.
Sexuous comment. I'm not gonna. We know, Kobe Mano. He's still trying to kind of figure it out with this.
Hey, nobody
This stuff.
slandered Casemiro. Okay, he
But
just
yeah,
got to
I'm
go.
not slandering. Casemiro is one of my favorite players. I love
Yeah.
Casemiro. When I said driving to the airport, I'm saying respectfully, just because I know he will be going. That's all. I still think he can do a job. Out of all of the other ones that I have in this tier, he's the one that I actually like.
Yeah,
The
like
rest of them,
if I had to pick, he would be
yeah,
not my first option to leave. Personally,
that's what I'm saying. But
personally.
all I'm saying here is
They got
we
good kids.
know he's gonna be going because of the wages and all of that. And his contract is going. Like we know he's gonna be going. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying I'm not gonna put in a flop because I think that's disrespectful. Drive to the airport. Sky will dry.
Yep.
And then I'll just sit there, make sure food is good to go.
He's the only
In the
one
back
that
row, like chill. I make sure he's seated, he's sorted out. That's
got
all.
the
The rest of them, they can no. They're not gonna get first class. They're gonna go at the back. No,
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
All right, we got one more midfielder, and then we'll get to the front line. So we have Christian Eriksen.
And yes, the thing is though, Eriksen, we already know like his contract is running out after the season. He's gonna go on a free. I believe Ajax is interested. We're not gonna renew. I'll pick up AJ. Thank you for that.
Thank you, AJ.
Yeah, he's not gonna renew. So I think probably drive to the airport. I'm not going to put him flop. We need to remember we got him for free. If we would
Right.
have gotten Eriksen, because Eriksen is one of my ideal, like profile wise, he's one of my ideal midfielders, like in his prime, like
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
If we can get somebody of the exact profile, just like in their mid 20s or early 20s,
Yeah.
wow, like Eriksen in Spurs, oh, wow, Eriksen, incredible. So yeah, I just feel like driving him to the airport is more so, and I like that you put him next to Casemiro because
Yes.
that's the type of respect that I have for Eriksen. I'll the same thing that I will do for Casemiro, I will do for Eriksen. Make
Yeah.
sure he's seated, he's sorted out. The rest of them, deuces, kick
Yeah.
rocks.
All right.
Maybe I'll give Evans the same credit. You know what? Evans can be next to
Because
Eriksen as well. Like, you know,
he's done nothing but help us too, and he's free. So
exactly. He hasn't done me any harm.
yeah.
Been there, won everything that is to win for Man United.
Absolutely.
Come on, it's Evans. Yeah.
All right. The woeful, the worst part of our entire team, in my humble opinion, the attacking line. All right. Not saying that all of the players are bad, but
No.
um,
But like,
we're terrible.
sis, you look like guys. Take a big, like, nice look at this attacking line. That
Yeah.
has to be the worst attack we've ever had at Man United.
I know.
Like, if you look at them as a collective,
Yeah.
it is the worst. And I've seen some good ones.
Oh, I'm sure
Some
you
ones
have.
that I'm thinking, I think we might have taken, a couple of years back, we might have taken some of the ones that we had for granted. That's how
Yeah.
sad it is.
Yeah. It's a great point.
Okay. Hopefully we can make it better.
I know. All right. Amad Diallo.
We need to put him next to Euro because I think he can be world class.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he can be world class. If he can just continue what he's done now, if he can continue, you win some trophies because you need to win some trophies as well, though, of course.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm saying I think they have a potential to be world class. I'm not saying none of them are world class at this very moment. None of them are.
I got you.
Some people are saying is no. We can say Bruno has had world class tendencies, like in world class form, but he's not a world class player. Because I also need the trophies to back it as well.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, to some extent, I, for instance, think Bukayo Saka's world class just because I've like seen enough. Even though the team as a collector hasn't won many trophies, to be fair, I do think he's incredible. So I'll give like certain players, I kind of give a flag. I'll give them a pass.
So would you say Harry Kane is world class?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
He is. Yeah. Just because of what he's produced. Like he can't, like, what is he gonna do that he played for Spurs? He did what he could do.
Right.
Like he made sure that, okay, I've done my part. If the rest of y'all ain't doing it, that's not on me. But I've done what I can do.
Fair.
You want me to score more goals? I can score more goals. You want me to score more, give more assists? I can do that as well. What else? So that's why I think 100% Harry Kane is also world class for sure. So certain players you can kind of give the benefit of that, but not all of them.
Marcus Rashford.
I mean, there's a reason why we even have that tier. He created it. So
that is hilarious because he did.
He did, like, legit. If you watch a couple of streams that me and Sky has done over, the recent months, like we've been talking about it.
Yeah, Rashford is the reason why I drive to the airport is this people. So
yes, why that is a thing, that's due to Rashford. So yeah, I mean, he scored yesterday, I believe. Big up to him.
And the
for Villa. No, yesterday they were in the Prem and then in the FA Cup. He scored yesterday.
Oh, he did. Did he score yesterday?
Yes,
I
know.
That.
He did. Yes.
I need to see
and
that.
And then he obviously, like you said, he scored the FA Cup. A brace in the FA Cup. So he's been getting assist here and there to Asensio, like the build the proper duo. Love that for him. So I'm saying, I love that he's doing all of this. Ka-ching, bring me the money. That's all I'm gonna say. So for me, Rashford, drive to the airport.
All right. Hoyland.
Halen, kind of need to let go of Halen as well, but like, is he gonna go? That's the thing. I need him to go. I'm gonna say, Halen, he's a flop. It's okay to acknowledge that he's been a flop.
Yeah.
That's for that price we paid. He's been
Yeah.
a flop.
Yeah. I agree.
You know,
He's world. I can't. Okay.
please don't. RH9,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Okay.
Don't.
The reason why we're doing this today is because of the next player. All right. Alejandro Garnacho. You love him. You hate him. I don't love him, but a lot of people do. If there's anyone that has I would say Bruno probably has the most fanboys in our fan base. Second only to Garnacho. Okay.
Sis, I am backing you on this because obviously me. I work at a school.
Yeah.
A lot of the kids know I'm a big United fan. Then when they ask me like, "Oh, who do you have on your shirt?" or "Who's your favorite player?" and I'm like, "It's not." I'd be saying like Amane or Ahmed. They're like, "Oh, so it's not Garnacho?"
Yeah.
Like for them. And by the way, just hear me out. I'm not trying to compare him to this player, but I'm just trying to like the image wise. Garnacho for this generation of young fans is like how I was fangirling over Cristiano Ronaldo when
That
I
is
was their
so
age
gross.
20
That
years
is
ago.
so gross.
And the reason why I'm saying that, it's not because of the quality, because we all know, Ronaldo's left butt cheek, pause, is better than Garnacho. Like, literally. Like, his toe, his pinky is better than Garnacho. His eyelids are better than Garnacho. Like, cheekbones. Yes, Garnacho have pretty defined cheekbones. I don't know what he's been doing, if he's been doing like some fillers, because they are a bit more prominent the last few years. And I'm not, hey, you do you. You do, I'm not judging.
Fillers.
I'm judging. You do you. But I'm just saying, Ronnie's cheekbones are better than Garnacho. So all I'm saying is, with these kids, both those Garnacho exactly. Yes. These kids are looking. This is why I feel, Sky. I feel bad for this generation. They don't have that many ballers to look up to. Because when I was growing up, I had the Ronaldinhos to look up to. I had Cristiano Ronaldo. I had Rooney. I had Scholes. I had Beckham. I had
Girl.
Zidane. Obviously, at the last stage of his career, but I had beautiful football to look up to. I had Adriano at Inter. People don't know RVP. This generation, luckily, because I was talking to my brother about this yesterday. I was watching the Barcelona Athletic Madrid game. Lamine Yamal gives you hope. He gives
Oh,
you hope,
absolutely.
100%. Like, he's one of
Yeah.
the ballers that gives you hope.
Yeah.
But with Garnacho, I know we're running out of time. We're just putting drive to the airport, and he's gonna go at the back, even behind Rashford, because that's how tired I am of Garnacho.
Can we look at this picture? Can you guys see this picture? It's
Look at
scary.
them cheekbones. Look at them cheekbones.
Guys, I mean, Sophia, I think you deserve like a Ballon d'Or for that description of Garnacho, because that is so spot on. Like, I don't understand what it is that people see. Oh, so Sophia's hilarious. She's hilarious.
Thank you.
I don't understand what people see in this young guy. I really don't. Like, confidence can only get you so far. All right. And to me, Garnacho, I think either the managers or somebody is doing a detriment to him for him to have so much ego to think that it's either he shoots or he doesn't. It's nobody else's ball. So, like, I am so tired of seeing him getting the ball and just shooting it because he wants to score outside of maybe passing it or, taking his player on to create something across anything,
Yeah.
And
I'm tired.
I mean, it's exhausting. It's exhausting.
I
And if I
like-
was Xerxes,
Go ahead. Yeah.
if I was, I mean, Loki Hoyland, he's done Hoyland like this a couple of times. I would
Yes.
think of it. Honestly.
Yes. I would just be like, enough is enough, because it's like you're being selfish. Like, when he's actually made some smart decisions, he's gotten a few assists here and there because he's making some smart decisions, but then it just feels like it looks like, okay, you're taking a step forward, but then you take multiple steps back, and you keep persisting on just doing the same doggone old crap you're doing.
Yeah.
It's annoying, and he has to go. I'm saying if Napoli comes back, they want him. Whatever, go, go.
Yeah.
Because I can't do it.
Yeah.
I really I don't want to see Garnacho for the start of next season. I don't want to see him.
Yeah. All right. On loan. It said he was on loan online. Jadon Sancho. I don't know if
Mhm.
that's the case or not. Maybe it is, but um
Oh yeah. I mean, technically we haven't finalized the. Yeah,
yeah.
technically he is on loan. You're not wrong. Yeah, he is on loan.
So
Um, but with the obligation, but they could not end up buying him, and then he just goes straight back. Either way, I don't think there's any way back for Jadon Sancho, especially with the whole freedom comment.
yeah. Bye.
Just the freedom comment alone,
Yeah.
it's driving you to the airport. Because you with freedom for what? Freedom with 300 plus million a week. Freedom. What are you talking about? Is it when he did all of the freedom? I was thinking, is he going to try to do a sequel of Freedom Writers with Hilary Swank? Because I love that's one of my favorite movies. We can do
Yeah, I
a
love
part
that movie.
two with Jane Sancho, so he can be the teacher.
All right. Xerxes?
You know, Xerxes. I think Xerxes is a solid squad player.
Yeah.
I yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's fine.
Sorry. Ethan Whitley. Wheatley? I've only
Yes,
seen him play a
Wheatley.
couple of times.
Yeah, like here and there. I mean, the thing is, though, I'm pretty sure he got a new. I mean, obviously he's on loan, but I'm pretty sure he signed a new contract.
With us?
Yes, I'm pretty sure he did. Not that long ago, while he was on loan.
Okay.
So
So
for now, at the very back, solid squad player. At the very back.
okay. So
And then sell who to Arsenal? Who do you want us to sell?
I gotta help my dog really quick.
Nacho. Yeah. Don't see are saying that we should sell um Sancho to Arsenal. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no about that. I don't want that to happen. Oh, you're saying Xerxes to Arsenal. Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's a
Indeed.
negative. That's a
Yeah,
negative.
that's a negative to me. I can't do Broski, he did this to y'all. And you when you got knocked out of the FA Cup to us, you think he's gonna do that to us? Hell no. Hell
Anthony.
no. Anthony, yeah, respectfully, drive to the airport and get some proper money for you. No. Anthony, he can be ahead of Ganacho.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
All right.
because.
So out of all of our players,
Yep.
we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're like, you can go.
Ooh.
Out of
The thing is
these,
though, oh,
who do you think we could realistically get rid of? Or who would
I'd
you
say
want?
okay. Realistically, Rashford, Anthony's going, Sancho's going,
Yeah.
Eriksen's going, Casemiro's going, Evans, I think is going. Maguire. The thing
He
is, though,
better
Maguire
be
signed a
gone,
new
I
contract. I think
swear.
Maguire might stay one more
Oh
season.
my gosh.
I feel like he stays. Luke Shaw is staying. I know Luke Shaw is staying. Onana, I think they're gonna let him stay a little bit longer.
Mhm.
So it'll be like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Wait, Mount is gonna stay, unfortunately. So the
No.
only ones
Onana's
realistically
Mount staying. Wait, Mount
will
staying.
basically be, yeah, the ones at the bottom, like Rashi, Anthony,
Staying.
Nacho, and Jaden, and Evans, and then Casemiro. Yeah. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those 8 minus maybe Garnacho. No, not Maguire. Because if Maguire stays, I mean, 7. Oh, sorry if I hit the mic. 7.
You
I
think
think
Garnacho's
realistically,
going?
the thing is though, I feel like maybe he might stay, but there's something that tells me if we get proper money, he'll go.
I want him to go, but I just don't know if they're
Yeah.
going to do that. I would rate it so highly if they did, but I don't know. I don't
1,
know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna say Ganacho goes. I'm gonna say he goes.
That's fair. That's
Because I'm
fair.
thinking think about it. When Ahmad comes back, you get another 10 in there. Where is Ganacho gonna fit?
Yeah.
He's not gonna. He wants to start. If he's not gonna start, he's gonna go,
Yeah.
or he's gonna at least want to go. So realistically, I think Ganacho probably would then maybe go.
Yeah.
Is what I'm assuming.
Realistically, Onana, Mount, Shaw, McGuire are staying. That's exactly what she said. It's exactly what she said. And then at the top, I know this is going to trigger people, but it's not what she didn't say right now. She just thinks like in the future that they'll be world class. I agree with these. I don't know about him. These. I'm sorry, but if this was my tier list, he's going down here. But that's just me.
You know what? No. The more I look at it, no. You can take Vicky there as well because he will be going.
You think he's gonna go?
No. Oh, Vicky's going.
I hope
He's
so.
going 100%. He's going. So it'll be about like 8 players at least.
Yeah.
Or maybe 7 players technically, except for like a Ganacho that we know most definitely will be going.
Yeah.
There'll be 7. Yeah.
Okay.
And then maybe potentially a couple more, but you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's fair. I think the list is all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot this. And then maybe we can compare it at the beginning of next season.
Yes, we should.
Like
the beginning of next season.
Yeah,
we should totally revisit this list.
See with our new signings. But yeah, no, thanks for doing that, Sophia. I agree with you. I think too. I love, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is what makes or breaks a team. All right, you can have Mbappe, a Vinny Jr., all you want, but if you don't back him up with the I don't know, the Valverde's, I mean, people could say Rudiger's maybe world class, Chouameni's, all the people that you can day in and day out say, I know what I'm going to get from them.
Yeah, you need somebody that's like solid, that's gonna like, like a Camavinga to me, like is incredible, right? That shows up, that's gonna be there. Carvajal, like when he's there, like he's gonna show up. Like you need.
I would even say Rodrigo. I think he's really good, but he's a solid squad player.
No, I agree with you. He might not be up to par, like for a lot of people, as like the Mbappes and the Vinny's, but he's really good still.
Yeah.
To us, really, really good. So yeah, and you need that. You need somebody. Now, AJ, Kama is world class to me as well. Camavinga 100% is world class. Oh my god, I think somebody scored.
Who did?
Wait, I'm sorry, because my brother just turned on the game on the other side.
Somebody already just scored?
Or maybe it was about to score. I just heard yelling. Oh, wait. No, almost.
Who?
Oh, yeah. It was Chelsea. Jackson, I believe.
Almost. Oh, of course Jackson's going to miss, though. Of course Jackson's going to miss.
Yeah, I think it actually hit the bar. It hit the bar.
All right, we'll finish this off so we can turn that on here shortly. But I mean, I'd agree with Rodrigo's better than Saka, but I don't know. That's just me, though.
I like them both. Thank you, AJ.
In my humble opinion, I think you have to have a good, solid squad players to, help those stars and those world class that you are trying to build or that you have on your team. So, hopefully we can take these down here and fill this part up, up here.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Add like some new ones. We could get some new signings that they could potentially become world class, or actually, they become world class future stars. Love to build some proper world class players again, because it's been years since we've done that. So hopefully,
absolutely. There. So thanks for taking the time to do that. I know that took quite a bit. Before we close the show, though, we do have the Manchester Derby on Sunday. I'm just curious to hear your predictions and your thoughts before we go.
Okay, so the Manchester Derby. I mean, obviously Man City comes from, winning against Bournemouth in the FA
Right.
Cup,
Yeah.
winning against Leicester. Of course, sour taste in the mouth with the fact that Haaland is injured for what seems to be potentially for the rest of the season or for a big chunk of what's left of the very season. But they have a Matamush and some other players still that are able to show up. So big up for that, I guess. I still think we do show up for those occasions. So I predict us to show up. I need us to win. I would love to us to get back-to-back wins against City this
And it's at
season.
Old
That would be
Trafford, right?
incredible. Yes.
Yeah,
So
Hoyland was annoying last season at Old
yeah,
Trafford, so hopefully he doesn't do
yeah,
that again. But
yeah. I need us to just show up, game plan, go for it, win the game.
the only thing that
Yeah.
concerns me with City this game is they have Marmouche, which they didn't
Mhm.
have. I mean, they have Doku, which provides kind of like that quicker outlet. But
Mhm.
Marmouche is just, to me, I think he's really good, and he wasn't there last time we played City. So
True,
um,
true. That's a good point.
again, defensively, I'm not more too concerned. It's always the attack. How are we going to score? And that's where I'm always like, I don't know, could be anybody. So
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go with Dancy here. I'm gonna go for us always. So I'm gonna go 2-1 United.
me too. Me
Um
too. I think so as well. I think Bruno scores, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be the other one that scores. Maybe Xerxes scores.
I would love that. That's a good
Hmm.
shout. That's a good
Yeah,
shout.
and for them it'll be Marmouche, I think.
Yeah, Marmouche. Yeah, I
Mm,
agree.
mm.
Great. Awesome. Well, an hour has gone by that quick. So we're going to go ahead and close out because I know we are all eager to watch Chelsea versus Tottenham. Always has some drama. But
Mhm.
Sophia, thank you again for taking time out. Let us know if you have any streams or videos coming up, and we'll close out here.
Thank you again for having me. I love looking forward to these weekly shows on your channel. It's just always a blast. And like you said, it just goes by
I
so
know.
fast. Like, wow.
I know.
But yeah, I always have very fun here. Next for me, probably will be posting FPL video tomorrow. And I will be live on Saturday for Manchester Derby preview. I'm going to
Nice.
be having a City fan on. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. New
Yeah.
City fan on. I'll
Love that.
new
Cool.
guest. It's gonna be
All
good.
right,
It's
so
gonna be
make sure you subscribe. Again, her information's all in the description. Always want to show some love to Sophia. And yeah, I have a lot going on this week on the channel, so tune in. A lot of streams, a lot of watch alongs, even doing some Formula One as well. So that'll be a lot of fun. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and tune into this match. We are gonna raid Lewis. So maybe
Hey.
spam Sunshine Raid, but maybe like Michael Jackson or something like that. Just take the piss at Jackson because he hates
Yeah.
Jackson. So would love that. But
That's
big up
funny.
to you guys. We'll see you next week, and let's get this win over City.
Yes. And subscribe to Sunshine's channel, okay? Keep going. Subscribe.
Thank
Like
you.
this video. Do not leave the stream before you like. And if you watch this on the replay, like as well. Okay.
Thank
ASAP.
you. Thank you. Big up, everyone.
Peace, people. Bye-bye.